Hey Scorpio, uh, welcome to your January 2020 reading and Happy New Year to you. Um, I'm not going to do a reading for the whole year because we have no clue where our vibration is going to go throughout this year. But we'll do a reading for January 2020. This is for single Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know what your sun, moon, rising, or Venus is, just check your natal chart. Just search natal chart online. It's all kinds of free natal charts, and you can figure that out. So remember, this may or may not resonate with everyone. It's meant for large numbers of people. So take what fits, and what doesn't, toss it out, and we can have fun, and it'll be entertaining. I do swear, so I will be cussing. Maybe not in this reading, but other readings. It just kind of comes out that way. So anyway, if you don't like swearing or anything like that, you find another tarot reader that doesn't swear. But anyway, without further ado, Scorpio, let's see what's going on with your current energy. This is for single Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Well, everyone flip up right away. So your current energy is the Emperor. So I feel like you're showing up as very confident, very secure, maybe a little arrogant in areas, and but in your current energy, I see that you feel really powerful right now in the position that you're sitting in. So you could be a boss, or you could be in a place of just, empowerment right now. And that's what I have for your current energy. Let's see what's been going on in the past, Scorpio. I have lots of Scorpio in my chart, so we'll see how this resonates with me. So it seems like in the past we have King of Swords, which makes sense because the Emperor to me is all the kings. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them all show up today, but we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, cuts out things that no longer serve them. Just, yeah, absolutely. People, places, and things that no longer serve you, Scorpio. So good on you. Good for you. Let's see what you were cutting out, just to kind of get a rhythm going here. I mean, that's the only card I need for the past. That's a great card for the past. But I want to make this story more interesting. So it seems like you've been using your intuition in the past with the High Priestess here. And the High Priestess is very in tune with her emotions. She's in tune with her spirituality. She's in tune with everything. So her intuition, your intuition in the past has been spot on. And it looks like you've been working really hard and focusing on your pentacles. Here with the Eight of Pentacles, you can see he's hard at work, getting all those ducks in a row, making sure they're all perfect. So I feel like you've been working a lot in the past. You've been using your intuition about things that don't serve you, and this could be thoughts. The King of Swords is holding a sword, and swords generally represent thoughts. So I feel like, you've been using your intuition about things that do not serve you, and you've been cutting them out, keeping your head down, and working hard in the past. And this has brought you into your present, which is Emperor mode, which to me is all four kings. This is a boss, this is a leader. So you may be in a leadership role right now, and it's because you've been working so hard and not entertaining things that don't serve you. Using your intuition when it comes to making your decisions about who you work with and who you don't. In your current energy, I see that you've made a decision with the Three of Wands, and now you're waiting for that shift to come in. And what I mean by making a decision is a lot of times, the law of attraction is tricky when you're learning it, and a lot of times you have to know what you don't want, which is these other two wands there that he's or she's not even grabbing onto, but just that one. It's about knowing what you don't want in order to know what it is that you do want. So I think you've been using, it's right next to the High Priestess here, so I feel like you've been using your intuition, um, and knowing what it is that you do want, and you're really standing in your power right now on what it is that you do want. So I see that you're waiting for your ships to come in, but you definitely made up your mind about what it is that you want. What do you want? Well, I have the Queen of Pentacles. This is my self-love card. You see how she's nurturing that pentacle? So it seems to me what you want here, Scorpio, is some material stability, some nurturing. You want to be loved right, definitely. I mean, my Queen of Pentacles is the loving you right card, loving yourself right. And I feel that's where you're at here is, you know, just in a place of self-love, and you've chosen to love yourself right, but I feel like you're waiting for other people or someone else or something else to come in and meet you on that level, to start loving you right, in the 3D world, like have the universe come forward and just kind of love you the way you've been loving yourself, which looks really good because you're showing up as the Emperor. So yeah, your future energy, yeah, you're waiting for your ships to come in. Maybe you're waiting on someone to nurture you the way you've been nurturing yourself, because it seems that you have cut out things in the past that don't serve you, and now you're waiting for things to serve you, and that's why you're sitting there as the Emperor. Let's look at your future energy, Scorpio. Well, this is kind of a weird future energy. So I see in your future the Ten of Swords, and this to me is never a good card. So I'm sorry that this is coming up like this, but it's also a card of completion. It is a 10, and I want to clarify it a little bit more, because this could very well mean it's not like you're waiting to come in and die. You know, you're not waiting for your ship to come in so you can die. But maybe you're waiting for your ship to come in so something else can die. Like you're waiting for something to come to your rescue. Wheel of Fortune. So this is another completion card. This is the end of a cycle. So I feel like in the future with these two cards here, my Ten of Swords and Wheel of Fortune, I feel like something's coming to an ending here in your near future. The end of a cycle. Something that has really made you feel dead inside is coming to an end. This may be something that you've been completely ignoring, because I don't see it anywhere else in this reading. Maybe there's a part of you that's standing strong like the Emperor and sitting in your power and everything. And then here I've got the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, which shows, the Queen of Pentacles shows that you've been nurturing and loving yourself. But maybe what you're really waiting for, as far as this shift to come in, is for the end of this cycle once and for all, for it to die. You know, whatever that is, you know, something that you've been hanging on to or whatever. But I promise you, Scorpio, if this is not happening in this moment, because your past, present, and future, they all kind of intermesh together, they kind of interlace. So if this is not happening now, it's going to happen in your immediate future, that this cycle is going to come to its ultimate demise and die. And you're going to start seeing life from a whole new perspective with the Hangman here. A lot of people say, oh, this is the stuck card. This is not the stuck card for me. The way my cards fall, this is looking at life from a new perspective, because I can put this card either way, and you can see he's still got a halo over his head, and and he can see from different perspectives. Like if I hold it like this, the green on the sides here look like vines that are hanging down. And if I hold it like this, they look like trees in the background that are standing up. So this card means the same to me every time. You're going to see the world through a whole new perspective here as this cycle ends. And I want more cards on this because it's easy enough to tell somebody, yeah, as soon as you let go of whatever it is that you've been holding on to that makes you feel dead inside, you're going to see life from a whole new perspective. Well, when someone feels dead inside, they are not ready to see life through a whole new perspective, and they definitely don't feel like whatever cycles they've been in are going to end. They know that they will someday, but sometimes it feels like it's never going to fucking end. But I definitely see this coming to an end with the Ten of Swords, whatever this thing is that has been causing you discomfort. And I see you definitely seeing life from a new perspective. What is that perspective? Let's go a little deeper. Well, because some sort of communication is going to come in with the Eight of Wands. Or you're going to fall in love. This is also Cupid's arrows. Could also mean travel. But some sort of communication is going to come in at the end of this cycle that's going to give you a whole new perspective on life. And this communication is going to revolve around some things that you've had to fight off, some things that you've had to battle with. So somebody may come in and say something to you that might change your whole look, your whole outlook about these battles that you've been fighting. You know, whether that's internal battles or external battles. And it is something that you're passionate about. I mean, this is all about these wands here. And okay, with the Eight of Wands here, the Seven of Wands, and now I'm getting the Page of Cups. And this is a small little emotional love offer. I think this little emotional love offer might throw you off balance a little bit, and you might get a little defensive. Just a little bit. You might be fighting this, Scorpio. You might be fighting this, like maybe you're not wanting to open your heart or something here in the future, but I definitely see communication coming in. As soon as this cycle ends, you're going to see life from a new point of view, and then boom, Cupid's arrows. You're going to get some little love offer that's going to come in. I see you being very defensive about it, maybe because you've been hurt in the past. But this is going to be a brand new beginning, and it's divinely orchestrated with the Ace of Wands here, okay? So throw down your wand here, Scorpio. I don't think you need to battle this little love offer that's coming in. I feel like it's divinely orchestrated, and Creator might be, well, moving it into your life for a reason. So, I want to look more. How much time do we have? Okay, we got time. Yeah, absolutely. Knight of Swords. Someone's going to come rushing in on you, man. Someone's going to come rushing in, Scorpio, and either they're going to say that they felt guided to do this or whatever, but they're going to come rushing in. They're going to make a small love offer. Okay, but I feel like this is kindly or kind of divinely orchestrated, this whole thing, this meeting, you know, and this person could be very attracted to you as well. Yeah, I think you're putting an end to another situation, something you finally let go of, and as soon as you let go of it, this other person is gonna communicate, rush right in, feel guided to come to you and make this love offer, which is a small beginning, you know. It's like, hey, you want to go out and have coffee? You want to go out and and go see a movie or something like that. And I feel like you're still going to be in defense mode. Like, you're going to be looking for red flags. But I'm telling you, man, Ace of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is a good thing that's coming in here, Scorpio. This is a good deal here. You're going to be defensive at first, but then I think you're going to come to your senses and go, wow, yeah, you're going to look inside with the Hermit when it comes to this person, and you're going to be like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. But I feel like you're still Scorpio, and you really got to stop this, because this could fuck the whole thing up. You're still going to be worried that this person is a player. Now, maybe you've had to deal with a lot of players in the past, but man, come on, look within here. Look within. You could mess yourself up here, because I feel like this is a good opportunity coming in here. I have the Ace of Cups. I have the Ace of Wands, which means it's divinely orchestrated. I see this other person making the moves, not you, and really coming in and making you a small offer. I think because the offer is so small that you're going to be defensive about it, because it's not as big as maybe you were hoping for, and you're going to get back in your monkey mind and start thinking that this person's being deceptive, but they're not. If anybody's deceiving themselves, it's going to be you, Scorpio. So lighten up. You know how you Scorpios are, man. You like Stinger, you ready to take somebody out. And I don't think you should take this person out. Well, you should go out with them maybe and have a movie or dinner or coffee, because that's what it's going to be. But lay down your wand here. Lay down your wand. This is not somebody who that you're going to need to cut out of your life, because I think that you've already done that. But I think you're still in this mode of King of Swords. And this fucking guy can see a red flag miles away, and stuff. But I think use your intuition on this one, because I think this is a nice start to a nice situation. There's definitely a love offer. I got Cupid's arrows. I have this person rushing in. I have them feeling divinely guided. And I also have the Ace of Cups, which is total wish fulfillment. And I have you being very, cautious about this person, and being very defensive, and maybe thinking, you got yourself another player, but I don't see that happening here in the future. So Scorpio, that is your reading. Scorpio, they are not a player. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. We could use as many subscribers as possible, so we can monetize our channel, which would be fun. But if you want a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. If you'd like to support the channel and make a donation, there's a donation link down there in the description box below as well. And I hope you have a great January here, Scorpio. And my only advice to you is put down the stinger. You're doing good. I see you've been loving yourself right. That means whoever comes in is going to be loving you right too. So have a great January, and we'll see you in February, Scorpio. Thank you.